loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently 29 weeks pregnant when you see this video. I have just packed my hospital bag ready for having baby number 2, and if you are new to my channel, I post 4 videos every single week related to pregnancy, babies, toddlers and motherhood, and I would love for you to subscribe down below and keep on watching. So like I just said, I have packed my hospital bag and baby's one is ready. I'll leave the link to their video down below. But I thought I would show you guys what I have organised for baby number 2, seeing as I've already had a baby before and I kind of know roughly what I have used in the last pregnancy to know what I should use again this time. So this time I'm just using a suitcase, and this is one side of the suitcase and then this is the other side. I have transferred baby stuff into my suitcase now that I've packed this, just because I realised I had enough room to do so, and it means I only have one bag now. In my hospital bag I have got 4 pairs of breast pads. These are reusable and I can send them home and just machine wash them as per normal with the rest of my clothes. I highly recommend these compared to disposable, because in those first couple of weeks your boobs and your nipples are going to be really sensitive. They're going to be really sore from adjusting to breastfeeding, and even if you're not breastfeeding then you're still going to be in the process of drying up. These are from Etsy. I got a 6-pack for $20, and as I'm about to show you, they are some really interesting fabrics because I didn't select what kind of fabric I wanted. I just picked a lucky draw. The first pair have got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on them, and then 2 of the other pairs have got Minions on them, and the last one has just got Batman. So they're really funny whenever you put them on the clothesline. I remember my mother-in-law used to laugh when she saw them, and like I said, they're only $20 for a pack of 6. I'm going to take 4 pairs with me, and if I need any more I'll get them, but I'm not going to pack too many because obviously your milk doesn't come in for a few days. I just want them as a backup in case my milk comes in early, because I already have a significant amount of colostrum, so even the colostrum I'd probably prefer to just have them on standby in case I need them. I have got 2 bras packed, and this one is a grey and white stripe, and then I've got another purple one. These are both from Kmart. I decided I didn't want nursing bras with clips this time. The ones that have like a normal shell that look like a normal bra, I found when I started breastfeeding Hunter they would flip back up in his face, and so I went a size up and just wanted something that was more like a t-shirt fabric that I could lift down or lift up. So I got those, and I think it was like 2 for $12. For sleeping I have got myself 2 pairs of trackies. I just wanted some really loose comfy trackies to wear, and ones that I didn't mind if they get stained, because you do bleed a lot in those first couple of days and accidents do happen. I've also packed myself 3 pairs of socks. I have a pink pair, a white pair and a grey pair, and they're a little bit longer than your normal sock just because they're nice and comfy, and just in case I do get cold for whatever reason. Then I have a pair of black leggings for during the day. I'm going to pack 2 other pairs of black leggings, but because I'm only 29 weeks I'm going to wait until about 34-35 weeks to add them, but I just want to have 1 pair in there for now in case I go early, and I can always get the other pairs later if I need them or send someone to get them for me. To go with the trackies for sleeping, I have got 2 long sleeve button up tops. They're both from Kmart, and they've got buttons in the top because even though after about 6 months Hunter was able to latch himself on his own and sit up, those first couple of weeks I had a lot of issues with breastfeeding and I needed to support both my breast and his head, and I didn't have the hands to be able to hold my top up while I was feeding or anything like that. My top would fall down and it was a pain in the bum, so I got those. I also thought if I have the buttons at the top and I am cold, I'm not going to freeze my belly lifting it up, because I can just pop the buttons open at the top and that's nice and easy. I got the exact same top in pink and white stripes. And then I have just a basic black long sleeve top in case I do get hot, which could possibly happen, but usually I get really cold in a hospital, even if it's not necessarily cold. For some reason I just do. And so I've got a nursing tank top which has got the buttons on them, but this doesn't have any padding in the front, so once they come down, that's it, they're down. It also has the separation parts in them for me to be able to have a double pump on if I need to pump if my baby is in NICU, so I thought that that would be handy for me. And I also have a pair of loose maternity shorts. If I was in Queensland, I probably would have left these out and kept using them, but because it's so cold down here, I don't need to use them in the meantime, so I am confident packing them this early. For labour and delivery, I packed a bikini, and the reason for this is I actually saw this on another girl's channel, but I thought it was a really good idea to have a bikini for if I want to use the shower so that I can still film for you guys, because if I do have a VBAC, I plan to film it as much as possible. But obviously I kind of only want to film my labour while I'm clothed. So I've got just a green bikini top, but I got one with adjustable straps so that I can adjust it to where it's comfortable, and then just a pair of bottoms. So this is something that I used a lot with my last hospital experience, and it's actually a dress from Kmart that I got when I was pregnant. I don't really think that it's necessary while pregnant, but I do feel that it was really handy after Bub was born. And it is just a black dress, but it's got the maternity stretch in it, so if you've still got your mum pouch or belly, then it'll still fit. But it's got these buttons at the front which are currently undone, and I just found that when I was trying to do skin to skin, I could just rip the buttons open because they're just pressed studs. I could do that and put a blanket over the top, or I could feed out of it, and it was just a really easy thing to use. And I can put a long sleeve underneath it or a jumper over it if I want to. Clothing wise, the only things that I'm missing from this bag is a oversized t-shirt for labour, probably something black, and I also need to put in the 2 pairs of leggings and a jumper. Moving on, I'll show you what toiletries I have and things that I have for personal hygiene. First thing that I obviously have is some maternity pads. I have 2 packets of these, and then after that, once I'm home, I'll probably just change to normal pads. These are the brand new by Kotex, and they were from Coles. I think they were like $3.20 a pack on sale. So I got 2 packs of those, and if I need any more, I'll get them. It's really not that hard here to send someone down to the shops to get something for you. Then I just have a couple of pairs of black underwear. These I got a size up just in case I have a C-section so that they're not so tight. And I made sure that they were something that didn't have a firm band around the front as well. A lot of people usually say to get high-waisted things if you have a C-section, and I actually felt that that was worse because it really pulled in on top of my incision and kind of put a little bit too much pressure on it, so I actually preferred to roll them down and have them sit underneath my scar. Or I would put a pad in between the underwear and my scar, and that would protect it as well from my clothing. Then I've just got a cheap pair of slippers. In Queensland I use thongs. Down here I've just got a pair of slippers sitting around. They were just cheapies from Kmart. Something that I can wear around the hospital room that I don't really care if they get dirty, and I can throw them out afterwards because you don't want to take any of your good shoes with you. There's a lot of germs in the hospital, so it's just better to have a cheap pair that you can throw out afterwards. Then I've got my own towel. I went and got this from Kmart. It's a dark colour because obviously you're going to bleed a lot afterwards, and I just don't want to risk stains, but I wanted to have my own towel because I hate using hospital towels. They are thin, they are scratchy, and something that makes you feel really nice after you've had surgery or had a baby or anything like that is to use some of your own things like towels and clothing and all of that. So I'm going to take that with me. For toiletries, I have this lunchbox from Kmart. It is a lunchbox, but it's the perfect size for me to take everything, and I decided that it was a great excuse for me to be able to have it because I don't need any more lunchboxes. So inside it I have got some cleansing face wipes. These are fragrance free. I didn't want to take anything with fragrance or any perfume or anything like that because baby is going to be really sensitive and they can get a lot of rashes and stuff like that and baby acne. So I don't want to be wearing anything like that while we're in hospital. I also got a spare toothbrush. I got myself 2 of these little squeezy bottles for me to put my shampoo and conditioner into. I really dislike seeing people buy sample bottles of like Pantene and stuff like that because it is quite literally the worst thing you can put in your hair. And I think you'd be better off shaving your hair off than taking those to the hospital with you. So I'm just going to fill these with my normal shampoo and conditioner. Then I've just got my Palmolive Naturals shower gel. It's just a mini size, something that both hubby and I can use if we're in labour and delivery and he wants a shower, or I can use it. I've also got some Simple Face Wash Gel. This is the brand that I already use, but it's just a smaller travel size one. And then I've got some Colgate toothpaste for us to use. This is probably something that's not really a necessity, but I have a little cheap $2 nail polish. I figured that if I do have a VBAC this time, I'm going to be waiting a little while in labour and delivery before my baby comes. So I thought, why not? I can sit there and paint my nails if I want and they'll look pretty in some family photos or just pass some time anyway. Then obviously I just need to add my hairbrush, some hair ties and some makeup, and I'm not someone who wears makeup on the daily anymore, which is funny because I'm a makeup artist and a hairdresser, but something that I always appreciate is whenever I have a surgery or whenever I have a baby or anything like that is having a little bit of makeup to make myself feel better, but also for those initial newborn photos. You feel like crap, you look like crap, and sometimes just having something as simple as just a face powder to hide those bags under your eyes will make those photos a little bit nicer so that you don't look back on them and think, wow, I looked terrible. So I will be adding that closer to the date to this bag, but that's about it for that. Trust me when I say you don't really need to pack anything like razors or anything like that. You're not going to be shaving your legs anytime soon if you have a baby. You're going to be pretty busy and preoccupied. The last couple of things that are in my hospital bag is some instant coffee sachets for my husband for labour and delivery and also for after the baby's born, because sometimes it can be expensive to go out and buy coffee all the time, but also you don't necessarily want to leave the maternity ward. So I've got that. I've got some drinking chocolate for myself so that I can have a hot drink, because I'm going to have to go back to being dairy free this time, and I still want to be able to have a drink that's not just water after baby is born, especially if it's going to be cooler weather. And I don't know, it's just something to have in there that's something that's nice for me. I am going to be packing some snacks closer to the date. For the time being, there's a pack of Oreos in case I go into labour early before then, but otherwise I'll pack some snacks for hubby and I closer to the date. I've also got this little sleep mask, whether I need it for myself, whether I hand it to hubby for labour and delivery, we'll see, but I just have it there just in case, because I know that in shared rooms you can't always decide if the windows are open or closed, and I may want a quick cat nap. So things that are currently missing from the hospital bag that I'm going to be putting in closer to the date is a spare SD card. My camera I'll probably already have on me, so I'll have a camera charger, a phone charger. My laptop will probably come with me. If not, someone will bring it to me. I plan to download some movies onto one of the tablets and slip it into the bag so that we have something to watch while we're waiting for baby to arrive. And other than that, I just need to add in a spare change of clothes for hubby. One more thing that's in my hospital bag that I forgot to mention is some syringes. There is a 3ml and a 5ml syringe here, and that is just in case I need to express some colostrum once Bub is born, if they need to quickly go up to special care or NICU, just to keep stimulating my supply. Even though I will have already expressed some before they're born, it's really important to obviously keep stimulating your supply by expressing and keeping your body recognizing that you've had a baby and that you may need to start feeding one sometime soon. These were really cheap from a chemist. They come with caps, and you can give them to baby later on, or you can save them and use them for eye infections, or even just things like milk baths or rashes or anything like that. So that's it for my hospital bag. It's really simple, nothing too much, nothing too crazy. I hope that it has helped you if you are a first time mum with knowing what to pack. And if you are looking for what to pack for new bub, then check out the link below. I'll leave what I have packed for new baby in their hospital bag. If you're new to my channel, then I hope you have enjoyed this video and you subscribe down below. I have other videos related to pregnancy, newborns, toddlers and motherhood every single week, 4 times a week. So I hope to see you in the next video.